Hey, you fucks. Thanks for, checking out the videos, showing a little bit of support. How about you take it to the next level and show us some love over there on Patreon, huh? Huh?
Yo, 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 what the fuck is up there? Everybody out there on the YouTube socials, you go by Papa Tico coming to you, not live, but, well, I guess premiere-wise, live from my humble abode here in the red light district of Tokyo, Japan. How you guys doing? I'm doing alright, can't complain. This is another at-home rant, which, I mean, to be fair, I've only released, by this time, a handful of the bike rants, so it's like, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions so quickly. It's like somebody who's doing a weight loss program, and then like after 2 weeks into it, they're like, "What the fuck, man? Like, why am I not losing weight?" It's like, nah, dude, you gotta let the process take hold of itself, and just be okay with whatever outcome comes out. But at least you're trying, and that's the important part. But yeah, so anyway, I've released a handful of the bike videos. They're getting the same amount of views. I don't know, like the ADVJapan channel, it's like, why do I, like, what's the point? What's the point of this channel, I was thinking about that earlier today, how it's like, I don't get any views on this channel, and it's like, well, what matters about views? Like, why does that matter? That's not a big deal, right? And it's like, oh, yeah, I guess, right? But, because it's like, this is... Like, it would be nice if this was more of a discussion. I mean, like, there's more things I'd like out of this series, and like, is that really important? And what are like some action steps you can take if you really want them? And it's like, for me, I like being able to just vent and just talk. Like, people do this on live streams or whatever, but then that becomes more of an interaction between them and the chat versus what they're trying to say. And it's like one of the reasons why I like to watch Let's Plays instead of VOD recordings, because I just want to hear somebody like just riff off of themselves versus reacting to stuff, And like these rants, they like, all of my videos, they always have like a purpose, like a second or third purpose to them. And I started these rants because I was like, fuck, I'm riding my motorcycle everywhere. GoPros are a thing. And no one else is doing really long motorcycle videos, and I bet I could like hook up a mic or something in there, and I could just start recording these, because like I'm going on these long bike rides anyway. Why don't I just give my opinion, and like I'll make these videos like 1080p or whatever, so like like people can go back and they can see me riding through Tokyo, and then also like if a couple years or a decade passes or something, then like people can see how Tokyo looked completely differently, like raw. Like, I mean, like, I guess you could watch VODs or something from, I mean, like, Twitch has been around for I don't know, I wonder how long Twitch has been around for, but Twitch has been around for a while, right? So it's like there's probably VODs from like 10 plus years ago or something that people can look at. But I don't know, I mean, like, that's I think like one of the cool benefits of my videos is that you get to see what Japan looked like. I mean, like, one of the oldest rants I think is like from 2014, and it's 2025 right now. So it's just it's crazy. It's crazy how this is. Oh man, I put a timeline. I put a timestamp to this. You should never put a timestamp for this evergreen content. Oh no. But it's like point is that like you can see like raw Japan from like 10 years ago. Like Shibuya's completely changed. Like it's all these new buildings are up. Like everywhere, it's just new building development and all this shit, right? And it's just it's nuts, crazy. But yeah, anyway, what am I getting at here? It's just when I first there was always a purpose to like making these videos. The first purpose was I'm already out, so I might as well make a video kind of thing. Like I might as well add YouTube on to something that I'm already doing. And now it's like, well, what am I doing? What is the purpose of these rants? And just, I don't know, today's kind of like a random spiel-y kind of thing. So, yeah, guys, with that being said, strap in. I don't know. It's just another random stream of consciousness. I don't have a theme plan today. I'm just riffing. But yeah, do me a favor and yeah, let me do some self promo time, guys. I don't make any money off AdSense here. I made $20 last week or last month off of AdSense, so I guess it's not that bad. But you know, I could buy like 4 coffees or something. But you know, if you guys really want to help contribute to the channel, go over to patreon.com/TKOSam. I've got a bunch of different random extra bonus content for you there, like from blogs to behind the scenes to, most importantly, the Japanese lessons and the consultations and the vlogs. So if you guys ever wanted to move over here and you're too lazy to Google shit and you want me to help you out with my connections or whatever here, to look into stuff, I can do that for you. I can help you organize a plan on getting over here. And yeah, anyway, it's just I'm here for you, son. So go over there, help me, help you, help me. And so yeah, that's I'm putting that out there. And also, big thank you to everybody who always does the super chats and the super comments or whatever. Like, guys, even if it's $1 or $2, it really does help. And I really do appreciate it, guys, because, you know, you're basically fueling my hobby. It's awesome. I'm so grateful that you guys basically are like, I like you, Dad. Here's money to go keep doing the thing that I like to see you do. And I'm like, thanks, son, you know. Hell yeah. Anyway, yeah, so that's good. And even if you, oh yeah, speaking of which, big thank you to this week's super chatter of the week. Boom. Big thank you and shout out to you, Mr. Big Cock and Balls. Hell yeah, dude. Got some coffee on me. Oh, it's so good. You know, did you guys know that there's 2 kinds of Tiger Balm? I didn't know. I mean, I guess maybe I knew a long time ago, but it wasn't like a conscious like thought of mine. But yeah, they've got red Tiger Balm and white Tiger Balm. Red Tiger Balm is supposed to be the harder, very stronger and stronger smelling one. But this is Japan, and they hate everything strong smelling. And so I was only able to get the white one off of Amazon. Yeah, I still have some red, but it's like in a small case. Yeah, I remember when I was younger, like my mom would always use Tiger Balm and stuff, and that's like a thing I do now too. I didn't hurt my knee, but it's just one of the things about being fat. You know, I'm trying to go on more walks and stuff, and it only happens like when I've been walking all day. But yeah, like my right knee, it's like it's just kind of like locks up. You know, it's kind of like hard R knee. It's my knee, and it's growing. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just saying that it's you know, it's like that. So but I know that like the more I exercise, the better it will be on my knees. So the more I lose weight, it will be better. So I'm not complaining, but I just got to say that Tiger Balm hits hard. God damn it. Like, there's a reason why you're only supposed to put a little bit on at a time, but man, that like mint cooling down feeling of your joints, like, oh god, dude, oh, it feels so good, man. I'm so oh, it feels nice. I'm just saying, get you guys some Tiger Balm. You know, it's you're not gonna regret it. But anyway, yeah, guys, if you don't want to throw down some cash, just leave a comment and smash the like button. You guys smash the like button, but you guys don't leave comments because you're racialists. You're racialist little bitch asses. But yeah, what is it? Yeah, but I guess the question of the day, and I guess the question is like, when was the last time you worked on a project? And why did you start the project? It could be something like a YouTube, like a digital thing. It could be something like a Gundam, like toy model. It could be something like building a shelf or whatever. I don't know. Just tell me about something you guys did to build something for yourselves recently. Share your thoughts. Share your nipples. Etc. Etc. Yeah. It's a cold day today, dude. Like, the weather report says it's not only 19 degrees outside, but you know, it was 30. It was 30 degrees yesterday, so it was just hot. But yeah, today it's 19 degrees. Oh, I mean, it is only like, what is it? It's almost 9 a.m. It's the weather report says that the hottest it's gonna be. Is that true? I don't know what if because I'm looking at a live stream right now. It either says that the highest is going to be 27 today, or yesterday was 27. Now yesterday was like 30 degrees. Yeah, isn't it funny when you're walking around, and you're walking around with like the clouds? It's cloudy, it's muggy, but you still get sunburn. Like what the fuck is that? I was walking around yesterday, doing another one of my walk and talk videos, and yeah, by the time I came home, I'm all hot. I mean, like, dude, again, I love Japanese bathrooms, man. Japanese bathrooms with the drain on the floor. Oh, peak cinema, Martin Scorsese. It's so good. Like, I come home, I run the water in my sink, not my bathtub, but my sink. And then, you know, I have all these, like, 100 yen store pictures that I have prepared. And, like, just, like, big ones and stuff. And then, you know, like, I come home, run the sink water, take off my clothes, take off all my accessories. And I don't know about you guys. Like, what do you guys do when you come home and you're all sweaty? Like, I went over to my friend's house, and, like, he works out a lot. And I'm, like, his sweats were on the floor and stuff. And I was like, do you not hang up your clothing if it's really sweaty? And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, I guess you're going to wash it immediately, right? And he's like, yeah, no. No. I'm like, what? And, like, this guy always seems to be, like, wearing fresh and stuff or whatever. But, I don't know. For me, guys, like I'm the kind of guy where if it's not a business-related thing, I'll wear the same clothes, like, a couple times. And not if they're stinky or super fucking soaked in sweat, immediately in the hamper. Oh yeah, like no question. But if it's like if it's not that bad, then I'm like, okay, like, you know, because I don't take a shower every day. I take a shower, I mean with soap. I still wash myself every day, but I don't use soap every day, if that makes sense. For some, I don't know. I mean, like, I can't really. If I could just say like a simple explanation, it's just like I think that if you smell bad, that's one thing where you should you should use soap every day. But it's just like I don't like washing away. Like when you use soaps, it kills like those natural oils that are in your like around, like, you know, in your scalp, on your skin, and so I don't like doing that. So I just splash myself with water, just hydrate the dermis. I always say that in the morning. I gotta hydrate the dermis. And yeah, it's so funny because like I'll wake up sometime. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I think it's time for nasal spray. I'm already congested. Oh, I love it. I hope this isn't going to come to bite me in the ass that I'm using. Fucking. God, I don't know. When did this expire or something? When's the fucking thing? This is like at least like 5-6-year-old nasal spray. But I mean, it works though, right? So, you know, let me put this in my nose. Oh, it's all saline-y. Oh, God. You just let it sit there for a while and break up all the mucus. Yeah. Anyway, it's just like I don't know about you guys, but I sleep sitting up. Actually, it's like a thing I've been doing for years now, and I have sleep apnea. And instead of getting like a CPAP machine or something, I've just it's easier for me just to fall asleep wrapped up, and it's I don't know, probably it's bad for your blood flow or something, but for me I've made this work because I don't know, it's just like I found a way to be comfortable with it. And it's like I wrap myself in a blanket from the back. I have like this really, really soft like fuzzy blanket. I put that behind me, and then I wrap the other big one around me from the front, and I have like an eye, what do you call it, like a sleep eye patch or whatever you call it. Like I have one of those eye masks that I can put over my eyes, and I just like kind of pass out. And I wake up so refreshed these days. And like, of course, like before I like fully wake up, I'll lay down for like 30 minutes or an hour afterwards just to stretch out. But yeah, it just I get like really good sleeps these days now. And I know that like once I start losing weight more, it'll be easier to sleep. But I mean, even when I wasn't that fat, I never really got to. It was never really easy for me to get to bed like this, so, or like laying down. So I don't know. There's probably some like negative stuff to like falling, you know, like sleeping while you are sitting down. But I don't know. I'm just embracing it. It works. I sleep better, you know. Like I sleep more like a log now. So Yeah, it's nice, but yeah, I don't know. When women come over, I just pretend to. The few times they come over, when women come over, I just get bad sleep. You know, that's all it is. I just lay down. I don't try not to disturb them, but yeah, you know, it's just for me. It's like I don't mind. It looks weird, but like it feels better. So that's all that matters to me, right? Um, but yeah, it's just I've been sleeping better, and like you know, sleep is like 1/3 of your life, right? So you want to make sure that you're sleeping good and stuff, right? So it's really important to me that that gets done. I was going somewhere with something else before I fucking sprayed all this shit in my nose. Like my right tear duct is just crying now. I'm like, why is it like, I don't know. It's just like, why are we so congested in the morning? At least for me. But, anyway, it's just, what the hell was I getting at? I was talking about, like, you know, waking up early. Oh, yeah, that was, like, another thing, too. I mean, I'm just riffing, guys, so, I'll try to get back to the point that I'm originally trying to make, but, I think the stories are standing for themselves right now at the moment. You know, I was watching this guy, Kurt Bell, Softy Papa, on YouTube, and he's this guy who used to live in Japan, and he was a YouTuber, and I mean, he's still a YouTuber, but he lived in Japan. He had a Japanese wife. He's American. Him and his wife met in college when she was doing study abroad. After college, they came back to Japan. He was like an ALT for a long time. And he also had a side business though where he sold antiques, and so he was making good money, or at least good enough for like an ALT, right? And then also what he was doing though is that I think when his daughter became like high school age, he's like, yeah, I don't want her. She doesn't speak English ever. I'm tired of this. You know, I like being in Japan. She's not really embracing like her Americanness. In fact, she's trying to be as Japanese as possible with her face, though, which clearly looks foreign. Yeah, like we got to give her some taste of America. So, him and his wife, they moved to America. I don't know how long, 6 to 8 years or something. Like they basically stayed there until their daughter graduated college, and then they moved back to Japan. They found an Akiya, like one of those abandoned houses in the countryside, and they used to live in the countryside, so they found an abandoned house that they were able to buy, like in roughly the same neighborhood that they used to live in. So like it was basically like they left, they came back, and anyway, now he's he's retired. He's like 60. And he basically, I don't even know, it's like the young people say maxing or whatever. Like he basically 401k maxed or whatever. Like basically any job that he ever joined, he just like filled up the pension as much as possible, you know? And he just filled it to the max. And so most people, like especially in Japan, if you're just doing the regular like Social Security through Japan, then like you have to retire at like 60 or 70, you know, kind of thing. And yeah, and so he but I mean like since he was doing private pensions this whole time, he was able just to cash out early, and he's just like, shit, I thought I had 5 more years to do this. Nope. Anyway, long story short, him and his wife and his daughter, they all moved back to Japan. They were like tired of America. So his daughter lives in Tokyo. She's working now, and him and his wife are retired. And he's I mean, he's had his YouTube channel the whole time. That like you know like even when he was in Japan, when he moved to America, when he moved back, he's been doing the YouTube channel the whole time, and it's been really cool. You know, like he's been really like when he was in Japan, his videos were popular because. He would always upload really long format content when you weren't really like allowed to, or when YouTube was kind of being a bitch about it. So, you know, he'd upload these like 10-minute long videos, which was long in that time, of just walking around the woods outside his house and just talking about all this philosophical stuff, right? And then he moved to America, where he would walk on the beach and he would go to the desert. And he would like camp out in the desert and stuff, and like just to feel like alive and alone. And his wife gets that that's like part of him, so she never gave him crap about it. And And now they're back in Japan, and they moved to this like kind of like really like deep nature area. I mean, it's still neighborhoods and everything, but it's more nature than neighborhood, if you know what I mean. And I guess the whole reason why I'm bringing him up is because like it's become kind of like my morning routine to watch him, because I try to I always try to wake up early, just because I feel like I can fuck around more in the morning, and I'll still have a whole day ahead of me. Like right now I'm recording this rant and it's almost 9 a.m., which means that we're 20 minutes into it. So that means that I still have what, like another half an hour, 40 minutes to record. So I'll get this done around like 9:40 a.m. So and it's like, I know that there's other things I should be doing, though, with my day, right? But there's things I want to get off my chest. There's things I want to share with you guys. And, yeah, I mean, like, I guess the theme of this was, like, why am I doing this ADVJapan channel? What's the point? While sharing some stuff that happened recently, right? I guess that's the point of this one. I should really write down the overall theme of these after I finish recording them, because all these are just like random rant number 1, number 2, number 3. I should customize the title after I get done recording these, so it's easier to remember the theme. But anyway, it's just I like waking up early, man. Like, there's just something about waking up like 10 minutes or so before the sun gets up, just so you're like, haha, I beat you, and you're just seeing outside change in real time. Like, I always wonder, like, what's the big deal? Sunrise, sunset. I don't really care about sunset, but sunrise is great because it's like you're seeing it go from dark to light, and it's like you're turning on the light of the universe. It's really cool, you know? And you know, fuck, what time does the sun come up in, the sun comes up in, like, summer, and, like, I don't know, during winter, it doesn't come up until, like, 6:30 or something, but here, now, it's coming up maybe, like, 4:30, 4:15, and so I try to get up early like that, you know? I don't, like, early, it's so funny, right? Like, I live in the red light district, right? So it's like, you would think that because I live in the red light district that that I'd stay up all night and then go to bed, you know, all day or something, right? Hold on, let me get some coffee here. It's so pure, like the cocaine. But yeah, it's like you would think that, you know, I would have a schedule that matches the area that I'm in, but it's like, nah, I mean, like, you've got to figure out what works for you. And I remember there was one summer, a while ago, like a long time ago, like 10 plus years ago, and I was just trying to, it was like hot during summer, so I was just trying to avoid the heat, and I forgot, I think I was going through like unemployment or whatever. I was looking for jobs, so I would like sleep during the day. It was weird. It was a really bad schedule. Like, I'd basically be up all night, and I didn't have any rhyme or rhythm, and it made me like really depressed. It made me sad and angry because like I was in a part of town where the nightlife was not a real thing. I think like that's another reason why I love living in this area in Kabukicho, because it doesn't matter what time of day I'm awake. There's stuff going on. I could wake up at 2 a.m. and I could still go get a meal somewhere. Like, back then, I was living in the countryside. No, not countryside. I was living in like a suburb of Tokyo, and nothing was on. Like, nothing was open during that time, you know. And it just really sucked because it was like a commuter town that I lived in, and I was like, what the fuck? What is the point of this? You know, like, I want to have options, and like all time of the day. And so like Kabukicho's great like that. Like, if I if I ever got fucking, I need to wake up or something, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that. You know, there's options there. But but for me, like, my mentality, my emotionally, whatever you want to call it, you know, it's like I feel better when I wake up with the sun and I wake up early, because I'm like, oh shit, like I could do a bunch of projects and stuff and still wake up, and then I'm like, oh man, like it's already, like I've been up since I think I you know, last night I was out drinking with my buddy, And I got home around like 11, and then I didn't get to bed till like, I was stupid. I drank a bunch of caffeine with the alcohol, so I was still up. You know, I have a rule: no caffeine after 4 p.m. And I drank a bunch of caffeine, like green tea alcohol mixes with him, and so yeah, that kept me up. But I slept from like maybe midnight till like 6 or 7, and even then I'm like, and I just like I'm still you know, still trying to get my my grunchy, my grindy, my morning grind flow going, you know, right now. But anyways, just I'm like, I guess what I'm saying is that I'm like, man, I'm not fucking accomplished right now. It's 9 a.m. and what the fuck did I do for the last 2 hours? You know, I was just watching like Asmongold or some shit, going on Twitter, seeing a certain demographic of people just acting completely entitled, like spoiled brats, and screaming at people, ruining society. Dad, what are you talking about? Nothing, son. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Elon Musk is cool. He's cool, man. Yeah, but I don't know. It's just you know, I wanna. It's cool. Like one of the things is that I play Pokemon Sleep on my phone, so I try to with Pokemon Sleep, like it's fucking lame. I don't know. It's probably using your phone like a Pied Piper thing as like extra network data or something. So even if I didn't get a full 8 hours of sleep, if I keep the phone app open for 8 hours, it'll count 8 hours of sleep, and I'll get all my sleep points for it. So like, you know, Pokemon Sleep is great because it like it's you know, what do you call it? It's like, you know, it's supposed to keep track of how much sleep you're getting. Like it's supposed to, like, what do you call it? It's supposed to give you a bonus, like incentivize you to sleep longer. But sometimes I just sleep for 6 hours and I'm good, you know? I mean, even when I was a salary man, even when I was an ALT, like full-time English teacher shit, I still got like roughly 6 hours of sleep. I would sleep from midnight until 6 a.m. and that was my routine, you know? Like sometimes I'd sleep till 8, but yeah, most of the time I had to be at work by 8, so from 12 to 6 kind of thing, you know? But I don't know, it's just I'm just saying that like 6 hours is fine. But yeah, the Pokemon Sleep app, if I use YouTube or any other like sound app, that ruins like it basically shuts off the Pokemon Sleep app. So in the morning I'm like, oh fuck. Well, when I do these rants, I want to have music playing in the background, but when I record these rants, I have to mute my computer in order to I don't know why. Premiere does this weird echoey thing where if you use the microphone, it just lets you hear. I don't know, maybe it's for podcasting or something. I bet I could chat GPT it and like learn how to turn it off, but I'm just too lazy. And so like my way of adapting and getting around this is that I still mute my computer while I'm sleeping or going to bed or whatever. And then my phone is still, I can't use my phone because it's in Pokemon Sleep mode, so I use my tablet. That's basically just like my webcam viewer. I use my tablet to listen to some music or something in the background. So like I found a way to work with it, you know. It's not perfect, but it's fine, and it is ma'am. But yeah, anyway, it's just we get around it, right? And I guess going back to like waking up early and stuff, I'm watching Kurt Bell, Softy Papa, because now that he's retired, now that he's in Japan, when he live streams in the morning after he's been awake for an hour or two, and he's in like, you know, he lives in this wooded area, so he'll go for a hike for like an hour or two and then come back to his house, get some green tea, go up to the second floor patio that looks over his backyard, and I love it too, because it's like, you know, in America it's like a very, very copy paste it's like a very copy-paste, predictable format. You know, it's like, oh yeah, picket fence, grassy lawn, kids' play toys or jungle gym on the outside of the house, etc., right? But it's like, he's this white guy who's like obviously older, and he's like living in this, like, it's not dilapidated, it's just old. He's living in an old Japanese house. And, like, he's just surrounded by mountains, trees, and fog, you know? Because in the morning, when you live in a valley, it just traps the clouds. It's just foggy most of the time. And so, like, he's always surrounded in this, like, Silent Hill kind of setting, and it's and he's just like, hey guys, I just got up for the last 2 hours, and now I'm just sitting here chatting with you, and like he goes through these like crees or whatever that he's made for himself, and like he wrote a book, and I don't know. I mean, the thing is like anybody can write a book these days, you know. Like I don't give people props immediately if they write a book, because you know it's not so much can you write a book, it's that can you get published by a big publisher. Because I mean it's the same thing as like Prince when he talked about the music industry. You know, he's like, well, what if you like he had this great interview where he was talking about how you know, like who was it? Celine Dion got paid $12 million for her record deal or something after it went triple platinum, and he's like, yeah, but she sold like 20 million copies. Yeah, and he's like, so even if she made $1 from each one of those CDs, she would have $20 million right now. So it's like the math doesn't math. It doesn't add up, right? It's not fair. And so, shit, why did I bring that up? Oh yeah, so it's just like, yeah, same thing with the books, right? It's like, you know, I have a book, and you know, I published a book, and I'm like, yeah, but did a company screw you over so they could get more money so your book is more available to other people around the world? No, I don't think they did. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. God damn it, I woke up earlier, man, and I don't think, God damn it, did I do that yet? I don't remember. Fuck. I was in such a stupor. Sorry, guys. Let me pause. Let me pause this for a second, because it's shit. I woke up and okay, no, everything was empty. Everything was empty, so I didn't take my pills yet. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I whatchamacallit, you know, in the morning I take my multivitamins, but my multivitamin cases are only in 2-week increments, and so I was refilling them earlier while watching the news. And you know, my multivitamin, I don't know about you guys, but I take the multivitamins every day, and I've got zinc, D3, zinc, B12, vitamin C, multivitamin, and fish oil, and ADHD Concerta 28 milligrams. And I take that every a Monday through. Well, I take the Concerta Monday through Friday, but all the other pills I take every day. And the fish oil is supposed to help with my brain and joints, and all the other pills are supposed to help with everything else. And the Concerta, and I was like, shit, like, you know, what is it? You don't want to take double the ADHD medication in the morning, you know? But I know for a fact I didn't do it yet because I didn't drink my coffee yet when I was doing that. So, and usually I drink my coffee immediately, but I was delaying that. So here, yeah, let me get these. Pop these. Oh, that'll wake me up. I was like, why am I kind of like wandering with my thoughts? And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I didn't take Mr. Concerta yet. Oh, it's good, and it is, ma'am. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Some good ass coffee. Oh, dude, just milk and coffee. Fuck. Take some good shits later. It'll be good, man. It'll be good. Oh, yeah. But anyway, I like watching Softy Papa in the morning because he talks about how he's an old. Like, I mean, he looks really good for 60. He does not look 60. When I think 60, think of like frail, like, you know, and he looks healthy. He looks happy. But yeah, every morning he like at the crack of dawn he does a live stream, and I'm like, yeah, fucking gang, let's get on it, you know, morning live stream. And I like that he's just he's always talking, and like he wrote a book is what I'm getting at. He wrote a book about, and it's called Going Alone, and I don't know if he got it through a major publisher or if he self-published through Amazon or something, but the book talks about basically how he goes through his daily life in order to be grateful about what he has, and also the big ultimate thing, which is preparing himself for death. And he's like, that's the one thing that we cannot escape. We're all going to die. And he's like, I need to make sure all my angles are covered. And the angle for him that's the most important is that, like, his wife and daughter are taken care of. Like, they have all the bank accounts and everything legal-wise set up. So, like, if anything happens, they get their cash. You know, they get taken care of financially and everything. And he just talks about, like, did I waste my day? It's basically kind of, I don't know. I mean, I don't remember if he has a journal like I do. Like, for me, in order to remember what I did, I have a journal. And I don't have a lot of regrets. I don't think having regrets is healthy. Like, I think there's things where it's like, oh, I should have done this better. No, it's fine to have, like, I don't know. When I think of regrets, I think of something that you dwell on that makes you feel bad, and it makes you feel worse because you're powerless because you can't change the past. And it's like, I'm more of like the Lion King, Rafiki kind of mentality, where it's like, you know, you learn from the past so it doesn't hurt your future kind of thing. And yeah, I was just thinking about how it's like, if I have one regret or something that I wish I had done when I was younger, besides, like, you know, I don't know, getting better habits to not be fat or something. I really wish I had kept a journal, you know? I really wish I had kept a journal, like every day. Because I keep a journal every day now, and I've been doing it for over a year. And I've got this giant fucking phone book-sized journal from 2024. And now for 2025, I'm putting, like, pictures and, like, business cards and, like, you know, just, like, every day when I go out and find something, I tape it to the fucking, the journal and stuff, too. So, you know, it's like, they're getting thick. Like, every year is basically, like, a fucking photo album. And, I wish that I had kept, a journal since I'd come to Japan. Like, if I had kept a journal every day, I feel like I would have been a lot more clear-headed. And I would have felt better, because it's like, you know, like Kurt does these live streams to kind of talk to himself and like interact with people, and hopefully, like, kind of influence people to do something similar, to take charge of their lives, kind of thing. And I'm like, yeah, man, like, but my version of that is doing the journal, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had kept a journal earlier on, because last night I met up with one of my buddies, and I've known him since college, like over 20 plus years. And yeah, we used to work together and stuff. And he moved now. Like, I mean, all my friends from that period, they've all moved. They don't live in the same place anymore. They're all spread out around the U.S., including him. But he's got this great job where he can do IT work, and he basically gets to go all around. Like, I mean, he works remote. So he could do his job from wherever. There's no office, really. And, you know, this guy, he's been coming to Japan. Like, God, I don't even know. This might have been his 10th time or something visiting. Probably more. He's probably been here more times than that. But he's, like, the nicest guy ever. Like if you want to gauge somebody on if they're a piece of shit, it's like, okay, if they say they don't like that guy, they're just proving that they're a piece of shit, kind of thing, you know. But yeah, it's just he's the nicest guy ever. He always brings me stuff from America without me asking for it. He never asks me to pay for it or anything. And you know, like, he even stayed at my house when I was renting a house. Like, you know, like, he's like, God, dude, it's just like And anyway, he's, like, visiting Japan again for, like, 10th, 15th time or something. And I felt bad because, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't realize you're kind of in a bad mood until you meet somebody who's being really nice and just, like, super overly nice. And you're like, oh, fuck, I'm being a dick, you know? And it's like, and I wasn't being a dick to him. It's just, like, being, like, kind of grumpy, you know, kind of thing. And, you know, like, because he came to Japan, and the thing is that, like, I am so grateful, and I'm so happy that I have friends that, like, they visit Japan, and, like one of the first things they want to do is like hang out and visit with me. Like I should be more actively grateful about that fact, you know. But it's just like sometimes I just get caught up in my own bullshit, and I'm just like, well, yeah, well, like, you know, if you really wanted to see me so bad, then like why is it you only like message me a couple times per year, blah blah blah. And I'm like, nah. Like you know, I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, I barely talk to this guy, and like I got other stuff going on, and like, you know, like why can't he have like bigger priorities when he's visiting Japan versus just meeting me? Like, like, you know, like I don't know, my like I had like a big pet peeve is that like when people make me their main objective, when it's like, no, let me be a side piece, don't let me be the main thing, you know, like let me be one of those guys where it's like you're happy, but like I'm gonna show up maybe, like don't ever hold me to a promise like that. And like, I mean, to be fair, like I'm pretty straightforward with my communication these days, where I'm like, look, I might go and hang out maybe, but you know, no guarantees. Like I always tell people that, I'm like, if somebody wants to meet up, I'm like, yeah, if I'm free, I'll go. And like I had one friend, I won't say who, but they know who they are, and they were like, I don't like that you do it like that. You know, if you're my friend, you should guarantee to come hang out with me. Like you should promise. And I was like, maybe when I was younger I did that, but I don't do that now. And they're like, well, if you don't do that, then we're gonna stop being friends, because I don't want to be friends with somebody like that. And I was like, well, if that's what you want, then that's fine. And they got kind of like, what? Like they were like, what? Like they called my bluff, and I'm like, dude, I just I'm flattered that you like me and that you want to like hang out with me and stuff, but you got to remember that it's just like I spent all my 20s socializing and doing all this stuff. So like unless it's for work, or it's like unless it's for work, like I never really lock in for people, you know. I mean, like if it's like a really good friend and it's like a big event like a wedding or something, then yeah, you know, maybe you know, I mean, well, nah, I'd show up for a wedding or something, like, you know, I'm not that much of a dick, but if it's just like a hangout session or something, nah, you know, like, I gotta be productive, I gotta be doing stuff, you know, and, like, even now, right now, like, two birds, one stone kind of thing, like, what are you doing here that's so productive? And I'm like, well, I'm drinking coffee to get ready for my morning shit, to do the morning cleanse. I'm also making a rant, just trying to vent and get my thoughts out from yesterday, and just trying to share maybe something that's helpful to other people. And then afterwards, like, you know, this is just like a warm up before I start working on bigger YouTube stuff today. So, you know, there is a reason, there is some rhyme and reason for doing this, right? But the whole point is, it's just like, no matter what you're gonna do in life, you're gonna piss people off, but you got to be okay with that, you know. And I'm watching Kurt, Mr. Softy Papa. And, you know, I see his live streams, and the live streams are getting, like, he does them every day, right? And he gets, like, 200 plus views, you know, about that much, right? And so these rants, they get anywhere from 200 to 1,000 views per video. The same as his live streams. And, like, these rants, they don't take a lot of effort, but I still have to sit down for an hour. I still have to, you know, like, it's an hour of my time, and then plus probably 30 minutes plus of like finding this B-roll footage to put up here and edit it, and then I got to spend like an hour. Well, I mean, I think exporting the videos and uploading is I don't count that as time, because I can do other things while I'm doing that. But you know, it's just like what is the point of doing these rants if nobody's gonna watch them? You know, like because it's not just about getting views for money. It's about, if these rants aren't going to people that could hear them, that could affect them, then what's the point of doing this? Is this just self-masturbation? Like, I don't really make any money off of these rants. Like, you know, the advertising on this channel is not that big. Most of the time when people come over to Patreon, they come over because they heard about it on the live stream. Even though I mention Patreon in every fucking video, most of them, because when people join the Patreon, I ask them, why did you join the Patreon? Like, what sparked you? And they're, oh yeah, I heard during the live stream. So, and it's like, well then, but then it's like, why do you do these rants though? What's the point? And like, if you're doing this for money, then like, this isn't really, this isn't a good idea to do this for money, because you're not, you know, there's not really anything you're not going to get money from this. Like, the only reason people make money from podcasts is because they're already famous and they're just milking their fame by doing this. So it's like, you're not really doing anything special or unique. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So if you're not doing it for money, then what are you doing for? I guess I'm just doing it as because like when I did the motorcycle rants, I was like, well, I might as well be doing the rants because I'm on the motorcycle and there's nobody else showing Tokyo at this like HD quality raw footage on top of it, you know, like there's nobody else writing. I mean, there's other motorcycle channels and like they're like a 4K, super like sparkly looking good, but like they're not talking, or if they are talking, like, and they do edit the stuff really nicely, they don't upload that often. There's plenty of Japanese people that do motorcycle videos, but there's not a lot of foreigners who consistently do motorcycle videos, at least in Tokyo. And so it's like, okay, well, that's what I thought. Like, mine's is, you know, it's special, it's unique because of that. But now that I work from home, I don't really need to, like, you know, when I started doing the rants, I was riding my motorcycle every day to work. So it made sense that, like, after work or whatever, I could record a rant, or, you know, if I was going somewhere, I could record a rant on my motorcycle. But these days, I'm just, you know, it's kind of, I ride the motorcycle maybe once or twice a week, you know. I want to ride more. I mean, like, overall for this channel moving forward, I want to do, you know, walking in the park. Like, I told my buddy Grim, who's trying to lose weight too, I was like, you know, I have a year-long membership now to Shinjuku Gyoen. It's like a nicer, fancier version of Yoyogi Park. And I was like, I have a year-long membership now, so, like, you know, like, I could call you when I, you know, like, when I'm going and doing these walks. And so, like, because he has a treadmill and he's in the middle of nowhere, so I'm like, why don't you get on the treadmill with me, and while I'm walking, and we can just have like a discussion, because he does YouTube too. And I was like, yeah, let's do both of that, you know. And so I don't know, I have not done it yet. I've yet to do it, but you know, it's just it's one of those things where it's like, give yourself options. So if I can't call him, because I mean, like, there's not that's the nice thing about working from home, is that eventually you kind of lose your friends, or you get out of touch with your friends that work 9 to 5, because it's you know, it's different goals, you know, different way of wanting to move forward, right? But you, at the same time, if you're kind of like a social butterfly like me a little bit, then you start accumulating friends that do work from home, that do, like, you know, like my buddy Grim, he's in America, but he has to be awake at night. So, you know, like, he's up at the same time I am, so it's easier to talk to him. So it's like, it is cool to, like, kind of congregate people of the similar work styles, you know, and also just similar mindset as well, kind of thing. But yeah, anyway, what's the dealio with this Shizen? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what's the point I'm getting? I'm talking about Softy Papa, and he's talking about getting old, and how he streams every day, and yeah, like, the views. Yeah, what's the point of these if I don't do the views? Well, I guess now, you know, like, kind of concluding, like, the rant is just, I guess I do these as a way to kind of vent, you know, vent about my day. If I'm not going to be out on the motorcycle every day like I used to be, I could at least do this once a day, if I feel like it, just to share my thoughts and stuff. Because, like, you know, one of the other reasons why I wanted to, like, do a rant today is because, like, my buddy, you know, he currently lives in Las Vegas, and you know, I felt like such a dick after meeting him, because, again, like, he's the nicest guy. He never pushes any of his shit on, like, anybody, you know. He's just living, and he never complains. He never complains, you know. It's maybe the New York Jew in me or something, but I'm just like, God damn it, you got motherfucker, you know. And I'm not Jewish, by the way. I'm just saying that, like, you know, it's the Jew in me. It's like, I gotta talk, you know. Come on, time is money, you know, kind of thing. And it's like, but this guy, he never complains, you know. And it's just like, he came to Japan. He hasn't seen me in for a while, and he, like, wants to hang out with me. And I'm just like, damn it, like, it's not that I had work. It's just I was filming something earlier that day, and since I've become, like, overweight, it's just I'm I'm not out as long as I used to be. I still go out, but it's just like I need more recovery time, you know. And luckily, there's chairs everywhere in Japan, but it's just like, you know, I come home and it's summer. I'm sweating, and you know, like it's God. Like during summer, I take like maybe 2 to 3 showers. Again, this isn't like a soap shower. Like those are like every other day, but this is just the regular, just watering down, getting the sweat off me. And I come back home, I'm stretching out my leg or whatever, and then it's like, yeah, this guy, you know, he's visiting Tokyo, he wants to hang out, and I'm very happy, though. I found this really, really, really chill yakiniku place, and, like, this, my buddy, like, I think I'm fatter than him, like, density-wise, but him, like, mass-wise, he's bigger than me, and, but yeah, it's like, you know, like, sitting in chairs, like, most izakayas, they have these stupid fucking bench systems where it's just like, it's one size only. And when you're a big fat guy of your gut, it's just pushing your gut in. And like Torikizoku, it's just not fun, right? And so, but I found this great fucking yakiniku restaurant where it's like you can sit on the floor and just man spread. And for me, it's like, I don't need a chair. I just need something hard to put all my fucking gravity and mass on. And so, like this place, like I can lean against the wall, I can sit on the floor while doing. And it's not the floor. I mean, like in a tatami room, you know, like you're sitting down in an elevated tatami mat, where it was really nice, you know, it was nice, and we're just sitting there, and like we ate a lot of food, like that was a lot of food, and it was still only like $50 per person. And it's so funny, man. Like, you know, when I was younger, it's like, how could you spend $50 on a meal? And it's like, well, I don't go out that often. Like, I don't eat out, you know? Like, even when I'm out, I'll get a rice ball or something. Like, I don't really eat out. So, like, while you're going out and maybe spending, like, 10 to $30 a day maybe on, like, eating takeout, I don't spend that money. So, at the end of the week, I have all that money added up. And so, spending $50 is really not a big concern, you know? And so that was great. We got like enough drinks, we got like enough food, and I don't know, there's just something about drinking alcohol and then just grilling meat and vegetables and just eating rice. It's so fulfilling. And then also you shit really well the next day too. But anyway, the point about bringing this up is like, not only is this guy a nice guy, but I was being a dick. Not to him, but I was like, man, like I got done filming earlier, I'm tired. Like, this guy, he came to Japan, and he wants to meet up with me, and, like, I have to take time out of my busy schedule. I'm just such being an asshole inside my head, right? And it's like, I know that, like, it's a conscious, not a conscious, but it's like, I know that, like, as soon as I go out, though, I'm going to have fun, right? It's just, like, me being stuck in comfort. And I'm like, I don't want to leave the nice blowjob, fucking warm, comfortable, laying on marshmallows room, you know, like, but it's like, no. Once you get out, it'll be better. And anyway, I'm just talking to him, and we're eating food and catching up, and we totally have completely different political views, but it's okay, you know. I can still be your friend even if I don't think that what you think about America is correct, you know. But we're talking, and like we're eating ice cream and everything, and I was like, this is rum raisin. Holy shit. This reminds me of Cherry Garcia. And I was like, wait, like, God, I haven't even checked. Like, I was like, is Ben & Jerry's still a thing in America? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, Cherry Garcia is my favorite. I'm like, me too, man. And I'm like, shit, dude. I was like, yeah, like, I was like, you know, they used to have a Ben & Jerry's in Japan. And they had it for a year, and then you could buy it at the Lawson convenience store. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, you don't remember when I stayed at your house? We were going to like an international party or something in Harajuku, and we stopped by Ben & Jerry's, and we got some ice cream. And I'm like, I kinda remember it, but not really. Like, I could think about it, and I'm like, okay, I do remember Chunky Monkey, Omote Sando. But he's like, yeah, that was like 10, 12 years ago or something. Like, man. And I was like, dude, like, cause like when you're on vacation, you remember stuff a lot more vividly than if you're living there, right? And I'm just like, dude, I don't remember that at all. And he's like, you were pretty drunk. And I remember one party where it's just like, this is the kind of guy where it's like, he's really deadpan. So like when I'm around him, I'm motivated to be extra funny just to see him laugh, because I'm like, yeah, I got you, Mr. Deadpan. And I remember getting really drunk and doing stupid shit just to make him laugh. I remember that part, but I don't remember the ice cream. But this isn't the kind of guy that would like lie or gaslight you or something. You know, he's like, I was like, damn. And so it just makes me think again, like, the regret is that, like, if I had a journal, I would have come home and I would have written that down, you know? And I'm like, damn it. And so, like, I went to go see him yesterday. We went and got some yakiniku. He was awesome. He brought me, like, one of my viewers, Bijou Mike, he had all 70 volumes of Naruto. And to send those abroad, like, send them to Japan, it costs so much money. And so my other buddy, like I said, like the buddy from Las Vegas, he comes here, he comes to Japan at least like 2 or 3 times a year, you know. So I was like, just bring me a little bit each time, because he's waiting for his mom to die. His mom's still in good spirits, but he's waiting for her to die because he doesn't have a helper. He doesn't have anyone to help her, like, get around and stuff. She's disabled, so he's her caretaker. And but once she's out of the picture, he wants to move over to Japan, and I'm like, okay, good luck with that. But you know, I was like, I have a feeling you're going to come to Japan enough times where you could bring me 5 of those books each time, and you know, before you actually move here. Yeah, because like he brought me that, and he brought me a bunch of this one thing from Walmart, which is like 20 different little bottles of hot sauce, and I'm so happy about that. Like, oh god, because it's really hard to get hot sauce in Japan. I mean, like, it's easy to get Tabasco and Sriracha, but to get like real, I don't know, hot sauce is one of those things where it's like everybody has their own grandma's style secret recipe hot sauce, and I love trying out new hot sauces. Not like the ghost pepper shit. That stuff's a little too... I look, if it tastes good, I love it. But if it's like super hot, just for the sake of being hot, I don't like it. They have a sauce in Japan called death sauce, and I really don't like it because it's just hot for the sake of... it doesn't taste like... It's just, ow, it hurts. It's ouch in a bottle. Yeah, you know? Like, because I've tried like Scorpion Tabasco sauce, and that was... you know, like, it was hot as fuck, but it tasted good too, you know? So, but anyway, like, yeah, he brought me this stuff from America, and, you know, we reminisced and stuff, and, like, I took a picture with my phone so I can print it out on my Polaroid printer at home, and I don't know, I was like, man, like, I really wish I had, like, a journal so I could, like, go back and, like, look at it, because, like, the journal's like a scrapbook, you know? Every day that I go outside, I take a picture, and I put it in the fucking journal. So I'm like, oh, I can go back and actually look at it. And, yeah, anyway, I don't know. It's just, I wanted to get into, for this rant about how Softy Papa said that he hated Sundays, because Sunday meant it was the beginning of the work week, and he hated working. And I'm like, this guy's 60. He's like almost like, I mean, I'm not 30 anymore, but I mean, like, he's like 20-ish plus years older than me. And he's like, man, like, I worked really hard. And I'm like, you worked hard for the weekend. You were literally Loverboy. You were working for, everybody's working for the weekend, you know, fucking Chippendales, Patrick Swayze, you know. He was, and I'm like, you know what, that's the thing. Like, I work like 2 solid days a week, and then I have extra part-time jobs whenever. But, like, I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of things. But, like, I'm so happy that I'm kind of, like, I'm not retired, but, like, I found a way to make good money for the short amount of time I do those jobs, so I can support this lifestyle where I get to focus mostly on my hobbies and just learning and, like, being better. And I don't know, you just got to be grateful to have those opportunities, because I think a lot of people, they get stuck in that 9 to 5. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO or you're a brain surgeon or whatever. Like, you could be a truck driver or working at a convenience store, but people get in these habits of just like, I can't do any better, I don't deserve any better, I'm stuck here, this is all I'll ever have, I better just bite the bullet and accept it. And it's like, nah, man, like, you got you got options, but you need to make a decision, and you need to be willing to, like, you know, kind of grit your teeth and live poor for a couple of years or whatever, save up money so you don't have that that forced perspective bullshit where you're just like, you know, just do it, man. Just suck that dick. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Gambare wa eigo de nantu. Shut the fuck up and suck that dick. That's right. That's how you say gambatte kudasai. Shut the fuck up. Suck that dick. I gotta get in touch with that guy again. That guy was fun. But anyway, yeah, that's my rant for today. I'll talk more in the next rant about working 9 to 5 to buy things and support a family and a bigger lifestyle versus just living bare minimum and being a forced monk and like the things you're not allowed or you can't do because you don't have money. But I'll save that for another one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Live streams happening afterwards. If you made it this far, just type in Kurt Kicks Ass. Kurt Kicks Ass to show me you got this far. Write in the comment section. And I'll see you guys during the live stream. Don't forget to go binge the rest of these rants. I made a bunch of them. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye.